Hello Year 11s, I'll be covering NZAMT 2016 paper for Term 3 school exam from Western Springs College. Question 1, it says simplify fully x minus 2, 2x plus 4. What you need to be able to do is that you need to be able to expand it out into the first form, which is given to you as 2x squared plus 4x minus 4x minus 8. The way you can do it is that you need to multiply x with 2x. That will be the first step. Second step would be x with positive 4. That will be second thing that you would expand. Third thing that you would expand would be with negative 2 with 2x. And the last one would be negative 2 with positive 4. Once you have expanded it out into 4 terms, you could simplify it into 2x squared minus 8 because you got positive 4x taking away 4x. If you done this, you would have got merit. If you only have got up to there, that would be achieved. If you do want to factorize it, because that might be simpler, you could find the common terms between these two terms and make it into brackets. Second question here, it says that if the graph of y equals x minus 2, 2x plus 4 cuts the x-axis at 2 and minus 2, which is something that you would usually find in a typical exam, is that they would ask you to find x-axis, and they have found it for you. Where they cut y-axis? What you need to assume when you're finding y-axis is that x is going to be 0. So if we had 0 minus 2, just copying it down from up there, so y equals 0 minus 2, and 2 times 0 plus 4, you'll be coming up with minus 2 times it by 4 if you do all the calculations, and you get negative 8. Y should be negative 8. So that will get you achieved. Question 1c. Give the hypotenuse of the triangle as shown as simplified expression. So what an assumption here is that you should know what you should know the formula for Pythagoras, which is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So first formula or step I've done will be a squared plus b squared equals h squared, because you're trying to find hypotenuse. A, I have assumed it to be w take away 4, and b, I assumed it to be 2w. Now I'm going to square those two. Watch all for the brackets I got there. It's important that you have brackets around it, because you would get a different answer if you didn't give brackets. So I have expanded things out. That will be w take away 4, w take away 4 when you expand it out, and plus 2w times 2w, which is h squared. If I expand everything out again, that's going to be w times w, w times negative 4, which gets you negative 4 here, negative 4 times w, negative 4w, negative 4 times negative 4 gets you positive 16. And then afterwards, you got to multiply these two out as well. So it's 2w times 2w, that gets you 4, w squared equals h squared. Now I've simplified in the next step what those are going to be. So if you look at it, with w squared, and there is 4w squared, you could add these like terms together, get you 5w squared. Next step would be with just a w, so you got negative 4, take away 4, that gets you negative 8w. That's the solution here, and add 16, which you need to add 16 here, which would be h squared. Now you need to square root all of this. So h squared square root, you would come up with this formula or term here, because they're asking for give the term for the hypotenuse as a simplified expression.